Ready for some diamond action? I think it's about time. And this, maybe you've been waiting for this all day. We've been previewing this throughout the day. It is a beautiful, beautiful stone. Look at that. It's a Tahitian pearl. And what you get from your Tahitian pearl, they're actually created in an oyster, a gorgeous kind of oily black looking pearl. It's a beautiful looking pearl actually, and we do get many, many requests for this particular piece of jewellery actually, and I love the way that we've set it with diamonds all the way around it. You're actually getting 21 points of diamonds, that's over 1/5 of a carat, and it's set in 14 carat white gold. Right then, let's get you a good price on this. As it is the one to own, I'm going to get you a special price. Are you ready? Where we start is no indication of value or worth. Literally, we've got to start somewhere. So let's get that price down for you. Have a look at this. Look at this. There you go. 329. What do you think about that? That's a very good first price, isn't it? I'm going to put this on. Now, not so long ago, we actually did the set of this. So we had the earrings, we had the ring. And if maybe you did pick up the earrings and you were sort of thinking, oh, do you know what? If only I could have the ring. Now here it is. It's beautiful. Look at the size of that pearl as well. Sometimes you'll see little dainty pearls, but this one is a really big piece of statement jewellery actually. And if you do like pearls, but you've always thought in the past, oh, pearls are a little bit old-fashioned, I actually think this is very contemporary. And the good diamonds as well. Now these are not Ileana diamonds, they're actually from our New York collection. So they're H in colour, I1 to I2 in clarity, and they're really pretty, aren't they? The difference is it's set in 14 carat white gold. Now there's 5 bidders online. If you want to take the first one and hit the hash, I think it's really quite unusual, isn't it, as well? I think it's different to have pearls, because a long time ago people always thought, oh, pearls are something maybe your grandma wore or something very old-fashioned. But nowadays, because we're all kind of rocking these kind of vintage prints and little tea dresses, you wear your pearls with pride and it gives it that kind of vintage edge. But this is a little bit different because you've got that Tahitian pearl. How about 299? Who's going to be my first bidder in? 5 bidders online. It is a big pearl and you can see that. Let's just take it off and I'll show you around the back. So you can see the way it's got. Now this is what we call a basket setting. You can see why, because actually the spokes of gold just hold and they protect the diamonds and lift them up. Can you see that? Really pretty setting this. And around the back, notice the way, of course, with the basket setting, it allows the light in so your skin can breathe underneath the weight of the pearl, the diamonds and the gold. So it's going to be comfortable. So who's going to be my first bidder to hit that hash? Do you know, we get so many emails asking for Tahitian pearls, and I think it's probably the colour of them. And it's the fact that if you do wear a lot of monochrome, you wear a lot of black and you wear a lot of white, this is something which literally is going to go with everything. Don't just think, oh, well, you know, I'm not going to go out to a cocktail party, I'm not going to put on a little black dress anytime soon. Think about wearing this with your jeans and a nice top. Now it's $20 down to 19. My first bidder is in. Who was that? Fakenham, you're there. Nice to have you with me. And actually, you'll get this in 3 to 4 working days. Maybe a nice little treat for yourself. Maybe you're thinking, well, I like pearls. And actually, pearls, by the way, are the birthstone for anybody born in the month of June. Also a symbol of innocence and purity. Oh, life is an illusion. Nobody ever is really going to know. You see, that's why brides always tend to wear pearls. I'm going to go lower on this price. It is the one to own. So look what we do. Look what we do. How about 279? What do you think about that? Get yourself online. Now, how many bidders are on the line? Now, currently the lines are clear. If you want to come and join me, all you've got to do is dial that number, press 1 and then hash to confirm your bid. I love the way you've got diamonds on. This is such a glamorous piece. I'm thinking red carpet. I'm thinking, you know, the Hollywood clan are in. I'm thinking, you know, Kate Blanchett, Angelina Jolie. What about Scarlett Johansson? Because she's a bit of a kind of 40s siren, isn't she? And she wore a pearl earring, didn't she? Our Scarlett Johansson in the film. But I think that kind of look, now you can imagine this with maybe a pencil skirt, and then you've got your waist sort of cinched in with a nice belt. Oh, for the days when I could cinch a belt in, it's not going to happen nowadays, but you imagine that kind of cinching in the waist, kind of high-waisted pencil skirt, that very kind of 1940s Marilyn Monroe look. With this, it's really going to work, isn't it? Can we do a distance shot? Should we do a distance shot? A bit of a bump. We'll do a bump shot because this is going to go so well with my top. It's like a kind of charcoal grey colour actually, my top, and this kind of works with that. So if you wear a lot of greys, or you do like wearing diamonds, look how that picks up the grey, but it makes it a little bit glamorous. Because grey can sometimes be a little bit sort of dull and sombre. It really works, doesn't it? I think it's beautiful. And at $279, do you know what? I'm going to go lower on this price. I've got 19 opportunities in the auction. How about $259? What do you think about that? I'll just hold it like from the side so you can see from the side perspective exactly what you're getting. I love the way it's sat, almost a little diamond cushion, isn't it? It's just really different. And these are the kind of pieces you see in the magazine. Honestly, I love my magazines. I'm always harping on about the magazines. And literally, you're looking at something like this and thinking, well, it might be so out of my price range because it is quite original looking. But $259 for a Tahitian pearl, diamonds, white gold. And if you're wondering how long it takes us to create something like this, do you know it can take anywhere between 6 to 8 months. Have a listen, but do get bidding.
The process of getting one ring out to you takes us approximately 8 to 10 months. First, you have to find a gemstone, then you have to design something. That takes more than 2 months. At the same time, you're cutting your gemstone. Then you have to actually create a silver mold for the piece. After that, he has to actually create a wax model. Then a rubber mold is created. Once we have that, that piece is casted. See, it's already 6 months. Once you cast the piece, then you have to actually pre-polish it, then set all the gemstones. If there are 50 diamonds in your piece, then a person has to set 50 diamonds in that piece. So once you finish the entire cycle, it's about 8 to 10 months.
So there you have it, 6 to 8 months. So each one of those diamonds around that stone has to be set by hand. The original design is crafted by hand, and actually a mould is crafted by hand. So the original design, all of these sections which are cut out there, originally crafted by hand. Which is quite amazing, isn't it? Who's my second bidder in then? I've got Faken in there. Alka's in. Hello Alka, how are you doing? Feel free to drop us an email, studio@tjc.co.uk. I'm going to go lower on this price, $249. Forget that. The one to own, you're going to get a very good price. I can't believe we're doing this on Tahitian pearls. Have a look at this, $219. Now your Tahitian pearl is created in an oyster. And basically, the same applies when we talk about your freshwater pearls. Like an irritant gets in, it could be a bit of sand, a bit of shell, and it doesn't like it, gets very angry. A little bit hormonal. And it coats it with a substance called nacre, and it builds and builds and builds, and it makes a beautiful pearl. What I love about this is the colour. Not only are you going to get that lovely charcoal grey, so you've got that dark backdrop, but also you've got the iridescence. Can you see that gorgeous iridescence? You've got your teal blues, your purples. Here you all come, $17 down to 16. Rosanna's in. Hello, Rose. That's a pretty name, isn't it, Rosanna? And a bidder from London town, rolling out the old barrel. 16 opportunities remaining, then dial the number, press 1 and hash. Leicester, you're on the line as well. And Westerham, you're there as well. It's pretty from the side, isn't it? You can imagine this lifting aloft. What's your drink of choice? Nice pina colada. It's not a pina colada ring though, is it? It's not a pina colada ring. I would say it's kind of, what about a cosmopolitan? Much more a cosmopolitan type of ring, I think. Very Sex and the City. Did you see the girls on the red carpet actually, the Sex and the City girls? How gorgeous did they look? Sarah Jessica Parker in her Philip Treacy hat, and she had all that, oh, she just looked gorgeous. $16 down to 15, but notice with the girls, it's all about accessories. And this is very much a Sex and the City accessory because it's a bit different, isn't it? And that's what they go for, something different, something that's very noticeable, very standout piece. And now under £200, I can't believe I've done this. 15 opportunities remaining. Are there bidders on the line right now? Now there are bidders on the line. If you do want this, hit the hash. Now if you're not sure what to do and you've never bid before, it's very, very easy. Now there are 2 numbers that you need to make note of. Now the one you can see right now is the number that you dial if you're calling from the UK. That's 0844 412 2222. You press 1 and then hash to confirm your bid. If you are calling from the Emerald Isle, you lucky thing, beautiful part of the world, 1890 812308. Now once you've made note of that number, you dial the number and this is how you bid.